Howdy folks, happy Sunday morning. I got a Johnny Cash tune for you this week, and this song, I feel like this is one of those that everybody knows, and Johnny did it in like kind of a spoken word sort of a fashion, and it's kind of a humorous song. But I was thinking about the song earlier this week, and I thought, what would happen if I sang that song? And so I kind of tried it a couple times, and let's give it a take this morning. Now, by the way, I think I've mentioned this before, but my nemesis is having a lot of lyrics in a song. And this song has a lot of lyrics because I don't use like cheat sheets and, put papers up on the wall and stuff. I try to memorize every song that I do and then clear it out of my brain so I can memorize a new one the next week. So this song's got a lot of lyrics, so hopefully I can make it through them. But anyway, here's a little one piece at a time, little Johnny Cash classic. Well, I left Kentucky back in 49. I went to Detroit working on an assembly line. The first year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. And every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, and sometimes I'd hang my head and cry. I always wanted me one that was long and black. So one day I devised myself a plan, and it should be the envy of most any man. Well, I'd sneak her out of there in a lunchbox in my hand. Now getting caught, man, getting fired, but I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. I'd have me a car with at least 100 grand, and I'd get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime, and you'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. So the very next day when I punched in with my big lunchbox and with help from a friend, I left that day with a lunchbox full of years. Now I've never considered myself a thief, but GM couldn't miss this one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years. So one day I got me a fuel pump, and the next day I got me an engine and a trunk. Then I got me a transmission and all the chrome. The little things I could fit in my big lunchbox, I like the nuts and bolts and all four shocks, but the big stuff we snuck out in my buddy's mobile home. Now up to now the plan went alright, but then we tried to put it all together one night, and that's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. The transmission was a 53, and that motor turned out to be a 73, so when we tried to put in the bolts, all the holes were gone. So we drilled it out so that it would fit, and with a little bit of help from an adapter kit, man, we had that engine running just like a song. Now the headlights, there was another sight. We had two on the left, one on the right, but when I pulled out the switch, all three of them come on. The back end looked kind of funny too, but we put it together, and when we got through, well, that's when we noticed that we only had one tail fin. About this time my wife walked out, and I could see in her eyes, man, she had her doubts, but she opened up the door and said, "Honey, take me for a spin." So we drove uptown just to get them tags, and I pointed her right on down Main Drag. I could hear everybody laughing for blocks around. But up there at the courthouse, they didn't laugh, 'cause to type it up, it took the whole damn staff. And when they got through, the title weighed 60 pounds. But I got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. And you'll know it's me when I roll through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. Oh yeah, there, Red Rider, this is the Cottonmouth in the Psychobilly Cadillac, come on. Oh yeah, this is the Cottonmouth and negatory on the cost of this machine there, Red Rider. You might say I drove right up to the factory and picked it up. A little cheaper that way. Well, what model is it? Well, it's a 49, 50, 51, a 52, a 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 automobile. Well, it's a 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70 automobile. Holy crap, that's a lot of lyrics. Sunday morning.